Okay, the more I looked at this, the more I'm thinking that I want to break this up a little bit. So I'm going to throw this towel on here. I'm going to take this hammer and I'm just going to break it right there. And then we're going to see what we get. Whoa, look at that. We got a big old bunch of broken glass now. So from there, we're going to move things around and we're going to go on and keep on the design. So let me clean up a little bit. Then I smashed it a little bit too much, but that's what I was wanting. I wanted to give some more shape and give it a little more unique than just a big old piece of glass sitting there by itself. So let me go to the next step, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, I've separated all the pieces to get a little more kind of a star looking shape on this particular one. Still got to clean all this out. I'm not going to use any of this, so I'm going to take all this out. This part right here, I'm going to take it out, get rid of it, and then we'll go from there to the next step, and we'll see what we want to do on this particular piece. So it's going to look really nice. I can kind of already, I'm kind of getting some more ideas to finish it up. So let's go to the next step. Okay, I'm still kind of laying this thing out. I've kind of picked this heart possibly about this size. Not sure what I'm going to make the heart out of yet. I put another piece of Coca-Cola wood over the top. That's probably about 1.5 inches by a 3/4 inch piece, just to kind of give it a little more, a little bit more look at me kind of. So I have a piece of Coca-Cola here, a piece of Coca-Cola here. I'm looking at these little, I've got some of these beads. I'm thinking about maybe using some beads around the heart. Kind of got a green color to them, just to outline the heart, not to, well, anyway, that's a piece I put in there just to raise it up to kind of see. So there's a bead right there, and possibly around the heart. So let me keep looking and studying and seeing if there's something that is calling my name a little bit more on this design. I kind of have an idea for the background, but anyway, let me keep on looking, working, and then we'll look here. I'll get back with you here in just a minute. And I don't know if I've said this, or I should say it all the time, is each one of these is one of a kind. I don't make two, I don't make three, I just make one. So they're all unique, and so if you happen to purchase one, it's the only one there's ever going to be, because I'm not going to make two, because I have too much fun designing the next one. And if I had to go back and make another one just like the one I made, then it would be work and it wouldn't be any fun. And I enjoy the design process as much as I do making them, but I don't want to make the same heart design over and over. So just remember that there's only one of each one. So if you see it and you like it, you might want to get it, and if not, then there's only one. So anyway, let me keep on working on this one. We'll get to the next step here shortly. Okay, I'm back on the design for this one. I've got all the pieces laid out. I've got this kind of on here. I think I had this little piece to raise it up. I found this piece that I think I'm going to raise it up, turn it at a little bit of an angle, so it's going to be angled out. I've got to put a backer board on, so I'm going to get a piece of MDF, probably a 1/4 inch MDF, and use for the backer board. I've got a couple of designs, ideas that I want to do on the backer board before I glue the glass on and polish the Coca-Cola pieces, and then I'm going to work on the heart. Got a couple of ideas for that I'll look at here shortly. Don't forget that I take a lot of these heart designs, and after I've done the photos, I've enhanced the photos, done a little bit with the photos, and then I incorporate those into the Love Life shoe collection that's on the Zolly site, and I have probably 30 or 40 different designs already on there for tennis shoes that says Love Life. You know, you want to check those out. So quite a few on there, so take a look. There's a link below in the description on this video so you can take a look at some of those. Anyway, let me go to the next step and work on the backer board, and then be right back. Okay, I've just got through fixing the backer board for the heart that we're working on now with the green stained glass. So this is, I painted MDF. I painted it white, and then I decided to use some silver glitter for the background of the piece. So this is, I'm letting this dry right now. As soon as it dries, we'll start gluing up the glass and the Coca-Cola wood sides, and then we'll start working on the heart. So let me show you what we're going to do. I've got a pretty good idea of which way we're going, so it's going to look really nice. See? Okay, I got the backer board dry, and I've glued the this piece of Coca-Cola wood on here, so it's glued on. I've glued the glass on. This isn't glued on yet, and this piece is not glued on yet because it needs to be, I need to polish it up. It's not very, it needs a lot of work on that. That's Coca-Cola wood too. Coca-Cola. Very beautiful, expensive wood. So anyway, we're going to kind of keep going. We're going to go with this heart here, I believe, and I'm going to do something special for it. So let's keep working and look back shortly. Okay, I've got the Coca-Cola piece glued on here. I got this piece glued on. This is glued on, and all the glass is glued on. Trying to decide on the heart. I think I'm going to use this size heart. So I've gone ahead and cut a heart, and I was trying to decide. So here's the heart. This is out of MDF. It's 1/4 inch MDF. I beveled the edges. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to bevel some more, but anyway, I'm going to paint this. And this is Coca-Cola and this is Coca-Cola, so I thought it would be nice. So I cut some Coca-Cola strips to go around the outside edge of the heart to kind of frame it, I guess is what I would call that. And then I'm going to do something special on the inside here, I think, that I've come up with. So this is just to kind of give you the idea what it's going to kind of look like, the framing. And this is all Coca-Cola wood, so I've cut the pieces. I may have to recut that piece. It looks like it's a little short. Anyway, I'm going to paint this MDF first, and then I'm going to come back and glue. I'm going to polish and sand all the Coca-Cola pieces before I put them on, and then I will do the next step. So I'm going to continue here shortly, and we'll get back in. Just got through painting the heart with some white keels before I go to the next step. Just got through painting, just quick, and on to the next step. Okay, I'm working on the main back plate, and I went ahead and trimmed around here, trimmed it up to where it's about 1/4 inch, and then I came back and put some green glitter on that to kind of be the outside border for that. And that's the I use some of the better glitter. I don't use just a plain old glitter that really this glitter is supposed to be used in car paint. So it's a little more brilliant than just the glitter that you get at the hobby store. So anyway, let me get back to it here in a second. Okay, I've got the heart more or less. It's not set on here. It's just sitting there right now. I've used Coca-Cola all the way around it, so it's got a border of Coca-Cola wood around it. I beveled the back. I painted it black around so it won't show any edges there. I've got to polish it a little bit more, and then I'm going to fill the inside. Well, I'll show you here in just a little bit after I get ready to fill it all in, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill it with these all these beads, and then it should make it look like it's going to really pop there. So that's kind of the goal, to use those. Just going to show you. This is some of the beads. These are just I guess they're ceramic beads, but anyway, I'm going to put those all in the inside and glue those in, and they should really pop the piece. I'm not going to worry about, there's some holes in the beads. I'm not going to worry about if the hole's showing or not. That's not the goal. The goal is just to fill in the center with some of those beads, and as soon as I get those on, I'll show it to you. Okay, I've got the heart mounted on the backer board for this particular Just to Say I Love You heart. I've screwed it on, and I've glued it on, screwed it and glued it, the heart. I've added the beads. I added some royal blue glitter in between the beads to pop it out. So this is all Coca-Cola around the edge, and the two big pieces of Coca-Cola at the top and the side. So it's a very it's really looking super. So it's Just to Say I Love You heart. This is I think studio time number 3 or 4, I can't remember. Okay, I just completed this particular heart. I've mounted it on the studio wall. This is where I kind of display a lot of to get them where I can see they're making sure they're hanging straight. Anyway, turns out to be a gorgeous looking piece. Let me see if I can come in a little bit closer so you can see the blue glitter there that I used in between the beads. Got green around the edge, the Coca-Cola, which is right here and here. So anyway, take a look at this one on the Etsy side if you want to see a little bit more about it. Anyway, a great looking piece. Just to Say I Love You, the heart collection. So anyway, that's it, and on to the next one. Oh, don't forget to subscribe if you want to subscribe. Ring the bell and do all that other stuff that if you want to. If you don't, that's okay. Check back occasionally and see what's next in the studio time collection or on my handyman stuff. I'm getting ready to start doing some beams to show you how to make some beams. Beams for your ceiling beams that are relatively inexpensive to make. So getting ready to have that one up on the channel here shortly.